You're watching Dr. Amir Sankofa Kwele live. Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, and subscribe. It's going down.
Greetings, salutations. And I'm here to break down the energy of that Leo. What I want to tell you is the Leo is the asshole of the bunch next to the Virgo. However, the Leo is not as bad of an asshole-ish as the Virgo is. And trust me, the Virgo can be an asshole at times. The Leo, and both like the Virgo, but we'll talk about the Virgo during Virgo season. But I'm going to be doing tad bit things on the Leo this month. But right now, what I do want to tell you about the Leo, let's talk about a few choice things about the Leo, which a lot of people don't really talk about in the zodiac signs. The Leo can pretty much be with any of the zodiac signs except for the Pisces. I don't think that the Leo and the Pisces are great together. The Leo and the Pisces make better friendships. They can be better friends than they can be lovers. Now, if the Leo is mature and older and the Pisces is mature and older, is not on that water shit as much, and they can't help you, bless their heart. But if they on a different wavelength of type of energy, then I would say that the Leo and the Pisces may not be a bad team, but I don't really think that they're a great match. But for the most part, the Leo can pretty much be with any zodiac signs. You just have to understand the strengths of the Leo. See, the Leo will give and give and give, and the Pisces will receive, but they will give in short term. The Pisces will be more to give for people that aren't really giving back. So that's why I say that. Excuse me. Now, one of the things that we have to discuss about the Leo zodiac signs is that the way that they are, first of all, they love nice things. They love nice things, and they are a fixed sign. And most people, when they're fixed, they are set. And there's a lot of other zodiac fixed signs, but I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about the Leo. The zodiac Leo have the fire element. And see, another thing, what I didn't mention about the Pisces and the Leo will be fire, and the Pisces is water, and they would try to put that fire out, and the Leo don't want their water put out. Okay, with for example, with a earth sign and a Leo, the fire will be sparked, and the earth energy or the earth zodiac signs will either try to calm that fire, or they would just let the fire rise. It depends on how that earth sign feel in a minute. So earth signs, fire signs and earth signs can be great at times based off, that energy, but the Leo is going to do what the Leo wants to do ultimately, no matter what anybody thinks, feels, smells, or feels in that moment. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to feel. Now, they might feel bad and sorry at the end and not really explain to you how they regret this or that, but they will if that's something that they do regret. Okay. Now, at times, sometimes sometimes the fire do need to be put out with that water at times. Now, I gotta say that. Now, sometimes they will need to be calmed down with that water. But the Pisces don't understand that. Okay. With other water signs, I would say like the Cancer sign, with the Cancer sign, I think that the Cancer could certainly also be effective for the Leo because of the way that they are. Okay. So they can certainly help to put that fire out when it's necessary, when the Leo has gone too far beyond the Richter scale. Okay. So I don't really go off of what signs are compatible because I don't always agree with the compatibility of most books. What I find is it's all about you as the individual. If you're that Leo and you feel like this person is worthy of you working with them, and if their partner, the Leo is, if that Leo is willing to work with that partner all together, then that can certainly be a harmonious energy. But if not, the Leo will get rid of your ass really quick. No doubt about that. Now, the Leo is, although I said the Leo is assholish, but I don't think, when I say assholish, I don't always think it's a bad thing, though, for that Leo to be that asshole. That Leo has that tendency to know when it's time to get buck. The Leo will get buck at any given moment. Whereas that Taurus or that earth sign will allow things to build and build. And even with the Virgo, because the Virgo is the Leo's cousin in so many words, because they're right next to each other. But the Virgo will allow people to overstep their boundaries. They will let people do habitual line crossing. The Leo will not. The Virgo will. So that's why a Virgo will definitely need another sign in there to help and assist with that. And then when a Virgo has had enough, it's hell below. Okay, but let's go back to that Leo. Okay, now the Leo hates when people ignore them. Okay, my husband hates it. Oh my God, if he makes me angry and I ignore him, like, so you don't hear me? You don't hear me? He hates that. Okay, now a Leo has their own reality. You can shove something in that Leo's face. They will be looking at it. It will be on the document. It will be like, you suck. And the Leo will be like, no, I don't. No, you don't suck. You are wonderful. The Leo has their own eyes. No matter what is going on in the world, no matter what anybody else says, the Leo will see what they want to see. Understand that. And sometimes if you're the bearer of bad news for that Leo may dislike you for the rest of your life. If you're the bearer of that news. Now it depends on what it is. Or they will hate that you told them that. They will dislike that component about them. So you better not talk about that Leo's kids. You better not talk about that Leo's mama or father or cousin or sister, someone who they really admire, even if it's the damn truth. You better learn how to bring it to them. Okay. Now, you have to treat a Leo as if they're God. That's something that you have to remember. You have to treat that Leo as if they're God because they think they're God. They're already bred it because they're the king or queen of the jungle. Okay, the lioness or the lion. You are going to get that superiority complex, and they don't mean no harm, but that's just who they are. And the moment that you step on their toes, they cannot handle it. They cannot handle it. And if you, and that's the one thing about the Pisces. That's why I said the Pisces is not necessarily a good match, because the Pisces would be like, who you think you are? I ain't gonna keep on doing this. The Pisces is gonna only give you so much kingdom or queendom. They're only gonna do so much. The moment that they don't feel like it, that Leo is like, what? You're not paying attention to me? It's a wrap. Okay? Now, also, what I find out is the Leo. Now, you're going to have different types of Leos. Now, you may have the very social fly Leo or the distant Leo that really don't like people. So the Leo will be bothered with you when they want to. Sometimes they may be social butterflies, or sometimes they may not. So it depends on how they feel in that moment. Because if you get the Leo that feels like socializing, they will make the whole room turn around. They will light up the whole room. If you get that Leo that is laid back in the cut, they want to chill over here, then they allow that Leo to do that. They can be the party animal, or they can be laid back, chilling and watching everything. Okay. Now, the Leo is also just like the Taurus. The Leo is very stubborn, hella stubborn. The Leo does not admit when they're wrong. They do not admit when that other person has a better point of view. They will never admit that. They hate that. They hate it. The Leo can also be lazy. Now, I agree with that. They can be lazy in the sense of, and let me break down to you what I mean. The Leo will have probably a gazillion jobs. And when I say lazy, I mean to the point of look at the lion itself. What does the lion do? The lioness goes out and gets all the food and brings it back, and the Leo will be in the cut. But the Leo understands that when it's time to pop off, he will pop off, or she will pop off. But I'm talking about the Leo in the sense of the lion. Now, let me talk about a Leo in the sense of the human being that's birthday is in July and in August. Let's talk about that particular Leo. Now, that Leo is a homebody. The Leo, the lion, can be lazy, but the Leo zodiac sign is a homebody more so. If they will prefer to do things from the house, like they prefer to cook. They prefer to have a home cooked meal as opposed to always going out and eating all the time. They will get so old so quick. Okay, the Leo likes home cooking more so. They like to, because guess what? They like to be at home. So, they would try to find, and if they did get with a restaurant, they would like and prefer a restaurant to have a home cooked feel to it, because they are home bodies. So they will probably order out more or less than going out all the time, because they're really homebodies. That's what people don't tell you. The Leo is not is a person who, they only work with you when they feel like it. If it's of means, if it's of importance, if it's absolutely necessary. But for the most part, they don't really want to work with you unless they have to, unless they want to, unless they have to be forced to, or something that they want to do. But for the most part, they will fight you every way on that. Now, they are pretty much talented. They can do a jack of all trades. They probably know how to play instrument. They probably know how to sing. They probably know how to run 100,000-mile dash. They are like very, they know how to do a little bit of something. Once you show most Leos, once you show them how to do something one time, or they're interested in doing it, they will learn it and they will try to be top of that field, or at least in that building, right? They're very high energy people. They're very passionate. They know what they want. They like what they want. And when they like something, they go after it. And there's no stopping them. They are leaders by trade. They're Leo, the king and queen of the jungle. What you expect? They're overly confident. Overly. They also, their commitment is this. They love family. They are in love with their family. They will do anything to the top of the mountain. So you know they have no problem with commitment. The problem is with their commitment level is that they will commit, and the moment that if it doesn't work out, then they move on to the next really fast. And they don't give much time to heal. Most Leos are like that. Okay. They will give you all. They will give everything that they possibly can, with hands down, no matter what. Because you have to think about that fire energy. Because you also have other fire energies like the Aquarius and the Sagittarius. So with that, they love life. They have a zest for life. And so that's the thing about the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius is a mover on very quickly too. And Aries are also, they have that energy of moving on very fast. So if it does not work out, they have no problem with moving on fast. No time for healing. They moving on to the next. Okay. But they love life. And they're comedians. They're like Eddie Murphy's walking around. They love to have a sense of humor. If you do not have a sense of humor, if you not like to laugh, if you do not like to smile, if you can't tell a Leo a good joke, they're not going to keep you around too long. Okay. You have to amuse the Leo. I'm telling you, you have to play court gesture with the Leo. Okay. They also are really good problem solvers. They're really good at solving problems. And that's really, to be honest with you, that is a fire sign. The fire sign are really good problem solvers. The fire sign, I would say, are great problem solvers, and so are the earth signs. These two are the biggest problem solvers of them. I'm not saying the other, zodiac signs aren't, but those are the top two elements of problem solving. Okay. They are fixers. Okay. They are fixers by nature. Leo will like to fix your problem. If you come to Leo with a problem, the Leo is going to give you a solution. Now, whether or not you choose to listen, it's all on you. And the Leo is going to tell you, if you listen to me, fine. If you don't, hey, nothing I can do. I'm washing my hands of it. Okay. The Leo is also, they love to achieve things. So you put a Leo in a business situation. So whether or not their business, if they start off as an employee, by the time you get looked up, they're going to be owning it. Okay. Or if they're in a corporate business, by the time you look up, they're going to be a manager, the CEO of the place. Okay. So they will do that. Okay. I'm telling you, they are very ambiguous. They are very, they love to go climb to the top of the ladder because they don't want nobody telling them what to do. Let me be clear about that. And they have a huge ego. So you have to brush, tallywhack the Leo's ego. You have to brush it together. You have to rub it. You have to rub it down, flip it up. Leo, you're such the king. You're such the queen. You are the shit. You know, without you, there is no me. You know what I mean? You gotta tell Leo that. They like that. Okay, they don't believe in mediocre. They don't want just anything. You can't just give a Leo just anything. Okay. The Leo wants the exception. So if the Leo believes in you, they're going to expect the utmost out of you. And so they will interrupt, stop you in the trace. If you're not speaking the way that they want to, they will stop you right then and there and finish the sentence for you. So if you're in a deal, if you in a business partnership with that Leo and you all are doing a presentation, they will cut you off and start the presentation without you because they don't feel like you're expressing it the way that they want you to express it. And that can be problematic for most people that are in the business relationship with them because it's like, how dare you cut me off? They also have to feel needed. When they don't feel needed, that's certainly a problem. They have to feel like that they upgraded you. A Leo has to feel like they upgraded you from where you was at to where you are now. That's people that's in a relationship or friendship or some type of situationship with that Leo. Okay. They're definitely brave people. They will go against the odds. They will jump through fire, hell, brimstone, a wire fence just to get wherever they need to get to because they are brave people. They do have a lust to destroy what is not right. They do have a sense of, they have something in common with I must say, they do have something in common with the Libra, whereas they do believe in fairness. They do believe in justice. And they try to be fair with everybody. Even if that person is their enemy, they try to be fair with that enemy. I'm telling you, and I hate that about the Leo. Let's see what else. Am I leaving anything out today? I'm trying not to go hard. They always tell you how they feel, wrong, right, indifferent. That's why I said the asshole. And they have no filter. They will certainly express themselves no matter what you think or what you say. They're going to get it out. But you can't, hello. But the problem with that is they can't handle it back thrown in their face. The moment that you try to back it up to them, what they gave to you a second ago, they can't handle it. They cannot handle it. They will flip out. Do you hear me? Okay. They are also, if someone tries to outdo that Leo, you will have a target on your back. They will come after you. And they will strike so hard. And you be looking at them like, what the hell is going on? Now, let's talk about the Leo's chakras. Let's talk about what the chakra signs associated with the Leo. Let's talk about that. So the seventh chakra, which is the crown chakra, is more associated with the Leo. Okay. And the crown chakra, which is the seventh chakra. Okay. And so let's also talk about the crystals that a Leo can rock. And y'all can also go to my website at www.ask314light.com and certainly be able to purchase those crystals and also get a chakras clear and also get your natal charts done by me and also get like a crystal reading. I can certainly give you a crystal read, or you can get a zodiac reading as well. I have one of my clients to also do that as well. Now, there are multiple crystals certainly that you can use and for a Leo. One is an amethyst, okay, because that gives good protection from them. So because Leo does need protection, right? A red jasper, which helps them with their emotions, because a Leo is nonchalant, but they are caring people, which a lot of people underestimate the Leo. The Leo, everybody thinks because the Leo is an asshole that they don't have feelings. Leos do have feelings, okay? I'm here to tell you they do have feelings. They do feel things. They feel good things and they feel bad things. They do have feelings. They care about people, okay? Don't be so hard on a Leo, y'all. Relax. Now, The tiger's eye is also for good luck and willpower. The Leo needs that willpower. The Leo willpower, if they're see, they have willpower, right? But they have to really set up and make their mind up on it. Whereas Taurus can be like, yes, I'm gonna not do that, and we'll stick to it. But the Leo would really have to really put in their head, I'm not going to do this no more, and cold turkey it all together. And they can accomplish that, but it takes them to a point when they have to really believe that they can do it. And it takes them to the point when they feel like that against all odds, I have to do this. Then they'll do it. But they have to really be convinced. They have to convince themselves. And if you try to convince them, you have to manipulate them in a way where it works and benefits them to do it. Okay. Black tourmaline. That is certainly a grounding protection. They certainly need to be grounded. A Leo certainly needs to be grounded. And a carnelian crystal. Those are those orange crystals. I hope I'm pronouncing the word correctly. Sometimes I be messed up on these words because I have not written this down. I'm naming this off the top of my head. So I know it's an orange crystal. And also this crystal is also good for if you're trying to conceive a child, or you're trying to have one, or after you have a child. This is a really good crystal for that. So it helps with the confidence in the mind. The Leo is already confident, but nevertheless, it's still a good confidence for Leo. And it helps you with creativity. Leo is so much creative, whatever. And the Hemite is also good for good energy between the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. And it helps you to connect to the energy, and it helps you to balance that in between the spiritual mind and the spirit mind, because sometimes they can become one of the two, and sometimes there has to be a balance in between that. So those are really good crystals for the Leo. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I really appreciate everybody for coming in. And thank you so much, Missy. How you doing? Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining us. Joining me, not us. I'm going to go ahead and provide you with my commercial. Thank you so much. And check back with me. I will be doing more things on the Leo for the season of Leos. Thank you.
Death is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The cemeteries are full of people who've passed from a preventative illness. With the correct approach, you not only extend your chances of preserving your life, but you will improve the quality of your life with a natural approach. The earth provides energy healing herbs for the benefit of mankind.
Hello, I'm Amira Sankofa Kwali here at Ask Life Coaching Ministries. We're located at 1921 West Broadway. We've been in the healing business for over 20 years. To order my products, go to www.ask314life.com. I'm available 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Namaste.
You're watching Dr. Amira Sankofa Kweli live. Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, and subscribe.